You can do it. There we go. Get me controller, which is on the floor, which is not where I put it. Funnily enough. Okay, this is a little loud. I think I'm gonna... Oh! Where's this mixer? Open volume mixer. Turn this shit down. Oh! Okay. I'm gonna turn it down on my earphones too. Jeebus. Jeebus. Pack says, I like XD, but it in Coliseum felt very overrated. See, I always thought... I'd agree about Coliseum, but I don't really hear anybody talking about XD that much. Except about Shadow Lugia. That's all they remember, is Shadow Lugia. And Shadow Lugia is cool, but... that's not the whole thing. There's other Pokemon in this game, you know. Let me know if this volume level is okay. I really don't have a reference level, so... Okay. So we just saved the town. Yippee. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is adjust my purify sets, my purification chamber sets, because I know I just got Lunatone, who could actually be pretty useful. I used to like Lunatone a lot, just because it is a psychic type. It's pretty strong in that sense. Oh, are all these occupied? That's shit. Damn it. I have to wait. Okay. The game could be a bit louder? Okay, thank you. How's that? It was just, like, busting my ears. I could put Lunatone in my party. I don't have any psychic types. What do you know, anyway? Shadow Wave, Shadow Shed, Shadow Sky. Shadow Sky is a little dangerous to have. Good, thank you. Thank you, Pax. Now who could I replace? Oh, I do have a psychic type. Is it better than Kirlia? Marginally. Sorry, Peepo, you're getting put on the bench. Oh, but you know what? Peepo is almost Gardevoir. We'll see. We'll see. I actually got a Game Boy Advance GCN link solely to transfer my team from this. That's the only reason I've got one. We'll replace Lunatone with Dumpling. So, I'm a little underleveled. I kind of barely beat Snattle. It took several tries. So, I'm gonna see what I can do as far as leveling up. Getting some good meat on my bones. Some experience meat. Yeah, I loved being able to transfer my Pogies. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna check anyway still. Oh, this is still empty. Alright. Alright. I think I can challenge Justy. I'll see about that, but I'm gonna swap Grimer for Lunatone now that I can. Lunatone is a very interesting and versatile Pokemon just because, like, it's a rock type, but it also gets things like Ice Beam. Oh, right, I have to go there, too. Hopefully we'll see a third Shadow Pokemon game someday. Okay. I really thought that they were going to announce, like, a remake or something when they brought Shadow Pokemon to Pokemon Go. Which is weird. Like, it's a weird thinking, but it makes no sense for them to be referencing this series for just kicks, but I guess they can do whatever they want, so they iron all the kinks out. It could be something really special. I even think that these games would be a lot better if they had, like, the physical special split that we have now, because in Gen 3, physical special is based on type of move, which is really irritating. I keep forgetting that some Pokemon's usefulness is really limited by the old physical special split. Oh, Helping Hand Grimer. He'll help you with his little mittens. No, you don't get a name. Sorry. I'll put Lunatone in here. The problem is that TPC is so focused on mobile games now. Oh my god. Okay, so that's not the... Here we go. I downloaded, like a fool, I downloaded Masters because I was like, okay, I know the game is gonna be like microtransaction to hell, but I'll play it because it looks cool at least. Like, it looks like a time suck. First of all, that game is really scummy. Like, I still play it, but I'm not gonna pay for it in any capacity. But it just, you can feel the scum emanating from the game. And I know that Pokemon Company is better than this, but I also know that they're not better than this. Like, Pogo, at least microtransactions to me make a little bit more sense in that we'll be able to transfer Pokemon from Pogo to full games, like in Let's Go. But, like, why would you pay for Masters? It's gambling. Like, I have a friend who was really addicted to the Fire Emblem gacha game. And, like, was paying money for it. And it's like, stop. This is nothing. You know it's nothing. Stop. You go and haven't spent a single cent. Good for you. I'll spend like $1 at a time, but that adds up. If I run out of Pokeballs and I need something. Like a legendary. I haven't played it in a while. Okay. Right now, the big draw is Shadow Pokemon. Oh, someone's missing a Trapinch. Oh, nice. Battle CD. Can I move? Oh. What's up? Oh, just a battle CD, huh? I thought maybe my Pokemon came back. No, sorry. Just a disc on the ground. Oh, Jesus. This is nothing. Where would Trapinch be? Can I find this guy's Trapinch? I would think it would be like in the rocks or something. My boy, where is he? Aw. I don't know where Trapinch is. I'm just a little creature, and I don't know where Trapinch is. I really thought I was gonna start late today. I don't know what happened. This morning, Jem usually goes to work at like 10, or they have a closing shift at 2. But today they had to be at work at 8, so I wanted to wake up and make them breakfast. Like some eggs, because A, I wanted to use the eggs, and B, I wanted to be nice and good. So I woke up and I made the eggs, and then as soon as they left, I went back to sleep, and I slept until it was 12:30. So now I'm all like crusty feeling. A Linoon. Hello. The trainer's Pokemon are invaluable, as if they were friends, but Cypher is using Pokemon for their criminal acts. They can't be allowed to get away with that. I would argue that Pokemon are friends, not as if friends. Why is your cast form chasing you? I guess I'll Purify Seal too. I wasn't expecting it to be done immediately. I guess it was pretty close when I looked at it last, so... If they make another game, like another Shadow Pokemon or a game, can we please not have to do this back and forth bullshit? Like, just incorporate the Purify ceremony into the snag machine or something. Because I keep having to jump all over the place. I forgot to turn on my captions. I'm the worst. Check. Okay, there it is. I do this every stream. Every single stream. Seal. Go. Okay, how about the Nintendo Direct? I wanted to live react to it, but I was actually at a friend's house while it was on, and the fucking mass panic and chaos induced by Sans' presence was something to behold. Like, the trailer looked like it was fake. I keep forgetting that Smash Bros. Ultimate is out, and I own it. Like, I keep forgetting that- uh-oh. No! I suck. I can't go across the desert. You tried going into the northern desert, didn't you? The northern desert's sand is very deep. An ordinary scooter couldn't possibly make it through that sand. Okay. Michael, we've been asked to help locate a missing Pokemon. It was among those missing with the SS Libra. Please visit us in Pyrite and speak with the missing Pokemon's owner. Alright, I guess I'm going to Pyrite Town. They announced a Xenoblade remake, and that's all I care about. Okay. I'm actually really excited for that, because I never got a chance to play the original version for the Wii, and by the time it was on 3DS, I was really busy with school. But I would love to play it for Switch. Pyrite Town is that one. Because they made it look so good. Like, because I never saw the original one, I didn't know how much like a Wii game it looked until I saw a direct side-to-side comparison, and I was like, damn. Damn, son. Get me in on that. I've had a Wii copy since 2014. Got it for Christmas. Nice. I have a friend who got the new 3DS exclusive version, but I don't know if he beat it. Oh my god. You know what? I'm coming back for you later, Spiro. Y'all need to calm down. It's your favorite game. I've heard very good things about it. I'm just like, I'm not even... Like, I say I'm busy, and I am busy in that I work like 9 to 10 hour days at work because of the overtime, and my commute is 40 minutes, so that's another hour and a half off my day. I just come home and I'm spent. I feel bad. I want to do fun things like play video games, but I'm so tired. That's why I stream on weekends. Yo, I heard what happened in Fennec from Marcia. I'm amazed that they even managed to hold Justy hostage. By the way, that old gent came here with his granddaughter. He's looking for help finding a missing Pokemon. Michael, if you don't mind, please hear him out. I'm sorry. I'm at my wit's end. You're familiar with the news about the ship SS Libra's disappearance? My granddaughter's Pokemon was on board, and it vanished with the ship. The Pokemon I found is one I found while tending to my garden. It was among my tiny bonsai trees. It's a new species, I'm certain of it. If you do get it, be warned that Xenoblade is a huge game, 100 plus hours for 100%, and definitive edition, including even more. Oh gee. Maybe I wouldn't stream it, but I would definitely get it. Because I kind of like to keep the games I stream relatively short, just so that I can keep changing them. But I like a long game for myself. Please, I implore you. Please find my missing Pokemon, if only for my granddaughter's sake. Okay. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Our Pokemon is named Bonsly. It looks very much like a potted plant. Please help us. My granddaughter has a photo of Bonsly. Please ask her if you may see it. Remember in the Lucario movie when they mispronounced Bonsly? We'll try collecting information on our own, but to be honest, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. For the time being, there may be nothing we can do but gather information while tracking Cypher's movements. Michael, your clothes are covered in sand. What happened to you? Michael will explain what happened in the northern desert. That's big news. Could be Cypher's new hideout. But it may be too difficult for an ordinary scooter to cross the desert. It wouldn't be easy getting there to investigate. Well, for something like that... Well, for help with something like that, how about Perrin get Gideon Port? If anyone can help. Oh yes, that's it. Good idea, Bit. Pear's an old buddy of ours. He runs a mechanical shop with his grandpa, Macon. Huh? You know the guy. Well, then we can cut right to the chase. I'll get in touch with him. I'm sure he'll come up with the means for you to cross the desert. I have a photo of Bonsly. Please have a look. Oh, he's crying. I'll find your Bonsly. Don't worry. Bonsly's so cute. I think when Diamond and Pearl was out, Bonsly was Pearl exclusive. Or it might have been... No. Bonsly and Mime Jr. were version exclusives, but I can't remember which one was which. I think it was Pearl exclusive, because I remember running into Mr. Mimes and I had Diamond. But Bonsly's such a cutie. So, and I'm also trying to finish Breath of the Wild by the 20th, which I doubt is going to happen now that it's September 7th. But tomorrow I'm going to be tackling all of the Goron City stuff. So, finding the Divine Beast, boarding the Divine Beast, finishing the Divine Beast. And then from there, it's just a matter of getting the Master Sword and I guess finishing the game. But I might have to get some hearts by myself just so I can get the Master Sword. Like, it seems a little weird to try to get through the game as quickly as possible, but I just don't want too many things on my plate right now. It's this P store, P for parts. Hello. Yo, Michael, I heard from Britt. You want a bit. You want to cross the desert, do you? You want to be able to cross the desert on your scooter, right? All you need is a conversion kit. But Grandpa's gone out again and he hasn't come back, just like before. Grandpa's the only one who knows about all the parts we carry. Hello viewers, this is Sek, ONBS's director. We bring you a special scoop. The courageous actions of a young boy thwarted a group of Cypher operatives who had infiltrated Phoenix City. The footage shows the boy and his Pokemon driving off a top Cypher admin from the city's stadium. I can read. Cypher had been trying to take over the entire city by replacing its citizens with the Syndicate's members. ONBS was also targeted for takeover by Cypher. Despite the setback, Cypher appears to be growing more active. The authorities have issued a caution to all the citizens and organizations to be alert to the possibility of further attacks. As you have seen, Cypher has returned with a vengeance. The entire Aura region is endangered again. ONBS promises to doggedly pursue this story and provide you with the most accurate information on Cypher's actions. We must not allow Cypher to carry out its conspiracy of fear. Let us all protect the peace of Aura with courage. Courage! You're amazing. Well, I always thought you were amazing, but I didn't know how amazing. Here you are before my eyes, but you're also on the TV news. It's a funny little feeling. Hey, I figured it out. You want your scooter modified so you can lay a smackdown on Cypher, right? Of all times, Grandpa would be out of the shop. It's a headache. He's over at Dr. Kaminko's manor again. You'd be better off going to see him in person. I love fetch quests. I'm just gonna revisit every locale that we've been to. Take the scenic route. Oh. Hello. Hello again. Oh my, I haven't seen you for a while. I understand that you were quite the hero in Phoenix City. How impressive of you. What a story, Mark. Okay, Kaminko's house. We'll track this guy down to every individual location. Hey, Bun! What's up? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome me back, because I'm back. Wait, who goes there? Oh, fuck, it's Chobin. Hate this bitch. Nothing much, how you do? I'm doing okay. I slept in really late, though. I feel kinda discombobulated. You must be yet another burglar. Why are there so many burglars? Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobin am I, and Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kaminko. Chobin is still the only assistant, so Chobin has to be the #1 assistant. Did your Sunkern evolve yet, Chobin? It didn't put up much of a no, it didn't. I think I have Shockwave, so I can get rid of that there. Haha! Even though I don't have any physical attacks. I do. Nice. Oh no! Bite's gonna do damage. Oh, he's not smart. Okay, good. Might get that flinch, though. Oh, not a lot. I mean, half is good, but I have to wait another turn. Chomp. I need to find a good place to grind. Because I'm already, like, weaker than Chobin. Which defies all logic. No! No, baby boy! You'll pay for that. Like, I feel like I should have one Pokemon at level 30 by now. Ba-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Now let's just, like, beat this shit out of this Sunkern. Punish Chobin. Ooh! Get him! Oh! No experience. Are you serious? I mean, I know Sunkern is who it is, but damn. Chobin lost! Oh, this is devastating to Chobin. Chobin demands a rematch. Chobin, what is the meaning of all your shouting? Oh, Dr. Kaminko. Chobin was trying to teach this burglar a lesson. Burglar? A burglar, you say? No mercy need be given to a burglar. Just let the just completed it handle him. What? Doctor, you don't mean... it. I said it. Chobin understands. It is. You wait. You're gonna get it. What am I gonna get? Oh, I remember what this is. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go heal because you destroyed my baby boy. Because I remember what it is. And I don't like it. I'm gonna heal and I'm gonna purify Spiro while I'm here. Yeah, hang on. Do. Show me the bird. I'm gonna turn that game up a little bit more. Okay. Baton pass. Oh, thank you. How was Lunatone doing? Oh, it's almost half done. Oh, not Goobert. I want to see this one. Ooh, it's timid. Oh, damn. Man, I wish I had another Blizzard TM, or another Ice Beam TM. A good rock. Oh well. Like, man, I could have used that. Alright, Chobin, show me what you got. Show me what it is. Here I go. Soon, yes, very soon you'll see what we have in store for you. Hey, Glorious Fail, what's up? I saw your Kirby's Dream Course clip. That shit was awesome. I need to play that now that I can. I grew up tangentially to that game, and I still don't really know how to play it well, but I still love it. I'm doing pretty good. I woke up really late today. I woke up early to make breakfast for Jem because they had a really early shift and I wanted them to eat an egg or something. And then I went back to sleep and then I slept until 12:30. Alright. Oh. I asked to leave. Okay, no. I want to fight it. Tell me what it is. Ah, so your intention is to burgle no matter what. A harsh lesson needs to be taught. Oh, you know what? Now that there's, online multiplayer with the Super Nintendo games, maybe we should set up a game of Kirby golf that feel when you oversleep and feel like shit all day. I know! That's like how I feel right now. I'm drinking some lemonade iced tea from Giant Eagle so I can get some caffeine in my body because I need to wash the brew basket for my coffee maker, but I'm really sleepy. Tweet! Through the rumble of thunder fills the air. Though the rumble of thunder fills the air, the weather remains free of clouds. Let thunder tear the skies and rend the earth. The time has come for the ultimate Robo-Pokemon to finally reveal itself. Come hither, Robo-Groudon. Oh my god. Of course Chobin is piloting it. There it is. Man, this is my favorite part of Paper Mario. Oh, that's kind of a cool motion it's doing there. Whoa! This is who you battle. You've been warned. All right, Chobin. Do I have to fight you? Like, the robot? Because this is very Pokestar Studios if it is. Oh, okay, no. Oh, you evolved your Sunkern! You did it, Chobin. So, I'm sorry, what is the point of the robot? Because I'm still fighting, like, you as a person. Baby boy has to go back now. He has to go home. We will shockwave. Moral support. Okay. I get it. The robot evolved his Sunkern. This baby can fit so many sunstones in it. Oh my god, Nummel's gonna eat shit. Oh god. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Are you gonna solar beam me? Because I'm gonna ember you if I live. I won't live, probably. He can't pick his target. If he picks Curly, never mind. If he pick my, I was hoping he'd hit Curlia. Oh, I don't like any of my options. The robot is made out of sunstones. Okay, it has chlorophyll. Ow. Oh god, get out of here. Ooh! I get an entire psychic? Hell yeah. I thought I'd get Psybeam or something. Hop it. Aw, that's cute. Okay. I don't like Sunflora the most. I'm gonna Calm Mind, actually. Oh, nice, crit. Ooh, that almost got it. No. Okay, I can deal with that. We're in a world where this works. This doesn't work anymore. Grass Pokemon aren't affected by powder moves anymore. But boy, I wish that still worked. Or, I say still worked. Worked back then, now, today, yesterday. Gardevoir's move pool in Gen 3 is amazing. Damn. Button, please. Oh, I could have called to wake it up. God. I could have sacrificed Peepo's turn to wake it up. Ow. Oh my god, blasted. Rendered. Limb from limb. Tropius. Chobin, do you like grass-type Pokemon? Okay, you're gonna stop that right now. Shit! It doesn't work like that. Okay! Oh, there we go. Calm Mind, Psychic, and Hypnosis. All learn through level and Thunderbolt on teams. I'm pretty sure Hypnosis is an egg move. I could be wrong. Baby boy. Okay, that's a move, I guess. He's got a ground type move now. I can't argue. Cause Hypnosis on Hypnosis on like the main psychic type Pokemon seems pretty busted. Just out of the gate. I would think that maybe it's an egg move, just as a little nerf. Because I know it also... No, Will-O-Wisp is a TM. Oof! Through level until 51. Okay. In Gen 3? Because hell yeah. Now you got me curious. Gen 3. Oh wow, yeah. That's nuts. Hey, Swim Trunks! What's up? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back for me, because I took a week off. You can get Icy Wind and XD Tutor. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh no, Robo-Groudon! I broke him. Chopin, get out of here. Get out of there. You're gonna get electrocuted. But, how could this be? Oh, wait, this is Kamingo, not Chopin. My Robo-Groudon go down in defeat? That's not... okay. This Gardevoir can fit in so many moves. Oh, huh? Oh, on closer inspection, it's Michael. A while it's been. What? Our alleged burglar is merely Chopin's acquaintance? And a child, no less. I keep calling him Chopin, like Chopin. Enough of this nonsense. Given the Robo-Groudon's utter failure, the half-built Robo-Kyogre doesn't inspire confidence. I doubt it'll ever be useful. Chobin, see to it that the Robo-Kyogre is disposed of as scrap by making at the parts shop. Understood? Huh? We're dropping development of the Robo-Kyogre? It's finished. Over and done with. Kaput! The whole Robo-Pokemon plan is cancelled. Doctor, wait! Please, Chobin would like to keep the Robo-Groudon at least. Huh. I have no interest in any Robo I've scrapped. As you wish. Just, he wants it. Makes him feel powerful. After all we did to bring it so close to completion. Chobin wants to know what brought you here today. Chobin sees you wanted to see the parts shop man. Macon is in the manor. Chobin suggests you go in and have a look. In the meantime, Chobin must put away the Robo-Groudon. Oh yes, Michael. Chobin would like your PDA number, if you'll be so kind. Taught Chobin the PDA number? Chobin will modify the Robo-Groudon. Chobin would like a rematch when the work is done. No thanks, Chobin. Poor Poblano. Oh Jesus. Oh, that's thunder. Oh man, this song is a bop. Oh, never mind. The basic R&D room is no longer home to any secrets. You may come and go as you please, or wish, but try not to disturb Macon inside. A plant! On the floor. Cool, science. I've always wanted to see how these science types live. And they put their potted plants on the floor. Oh! I want that. So this is the Robo-Kyogre that Kamenko had under development. He called it useless scrap and demanded that I haul it away. But you know, this is quite a well-engineered machine. Whoa! You've given me quite the start. Oh, it's you, lad. What's up today? Cypher is back then. I thought they'd folded 5 years ago, but they were returned. So, you want me to modify your scooter for desert crossing performance? Well, you certainly are bold for even considering to face Cypher alone. Fine, let's do it. I'll modify your scooter. Good deeds shouldn't wait. I'll arrange to haul this Robo-Kyogre back to my shop right away. I'll see you there. Oh, we're here. Okay. Whew, what a job that was. I'm finally done. I've converted it to a hover-type scooter, so it'll be perfect for the desert. Go on, try it out right away. Yeah, I'm actually gonna try to level up first, though. I appreciate it. I've got a rare candy, so that should help. When does Nummel evolve? The number 33 is standing out to me, but I'm not sure if I'm right. I could just be making up bullshit in my brain. Because Nummel is really not... I love him, but I need more performance, my guy. It is 33. Damn. Okay, you evolve at 30. You... Vibrava's 35, right? You're done. You're done, you're done. Okay. How close are you to leveling up? I might just give Peepo an extra and then put him in the back. $35 for Vibrava. Ah, Vibrava. What are you doing to me? Okay, so we'll put the babies up front. The small little weak babies. Can I go to Mount Battle yet? I feel like I should be able to, but maybe not. And then 10 more for Flygon. I remembered 45, but not 35. And funnily enough, in Sapphire, I tried raising a Vibrava, and I lost patience with it at Vibrava, because Vibrava's attack stat actually goes down from Trapinch. So it just sucks a lot. Yes, I'd love to take the challenge. New. Thank you. Okay, now the way this works is I think your Pokemon are refreshed at the end of every... Yeah, Trapinch has 100 base attack and Vibrava has 70. Is its special attack better than Trapinch's, though? Because right now Trapinch only has... Well, it has Sand Tomb now, but I don't anticipate using that. It's got 2 dark moves, though. So if I could use that... 5 points more! That, I'll take it. Okay. Oh no! Oh no, their baby! Oh, I feel bad. Oh, 50's not good. Oh man, their baby. Oh man, I actually kind of remember it was like this in Coliseum. You have to work your way up. So each area of the Mount Battle has like, it's like 5 levels up. So since this one appears to be 10 to 15, the next one's going to be 15 to 20. So we're just gonna suffer. Hopefully all these guys have like 2 Pokemon. Okay. I'm just gonna beat baby seals until we get to the actual battles. But I like them. I don't want to hurt them. And then once we get to the right level tier, we can just spam that a bunch of times. That's what I did anyway. You just have to get to the right section. All the in-between stuff for battling, though, takes so much time. Because all these people have something to say after the battle's over, too. Okay, we got 3 battles in before. Oh, also each area has 10 sections, so yippee. You know what? This might actually be 10 to 15. Or not 10 to 15, it just might be 10. Which I hope is not the case. If I get levels off this, I'm gonna be really impressed. I mean, it all depends on the chunkiness of the opponents, because typically more HP on a Pokemon means that you'll get more experience. That's why Pokemon like Blissey or Audino, Pokemon like that give you a ton of experience. So it all depends on what they bring. That's it? That's just Hoot Hoot. That's only 1 Pokemon. Okay. You're allowed to do that, but it's not advisable. Area 1 is too easy for you, yeah. But I have to go through it anyway. You only have 1 too? I mean, you're making this easy for me, but... And I'm grateful, but... This is a double battle region. It's not fair to your Pokemon for me to just stomp on them like this. Oh, something you'll notice on my alerts, I put the follower alert back, but only because Streamlabs updated their profanity filter, so it works for stream labels now. So I had somebody try to sabotage my labels with a very bad username. So I had to edit it on my computer, like the whole stream, and remove the minute or so it was on the screen. And then repost it. Like, I got rid of the VOD, I reposted it to Twitch, and it's on YouTube. I have to put all of the SEO shit on there, and then I'll make them active after I'm done today, I think. I have to just make the thumbnails too. So it might be a little bit, but they'll be there for you. Chomp 'em. I'm gonna do that like every time. I forget that I did it last battle. She's like, maybe you should go to the higher areas. Yeah, maybe. Area 1 is only really good as a light warm-up exercise. I wouldn't even consider it that. This is just brutality towards children. Okay, you bite that. You burn that. We go home. We kiss, we schmooze, we have... we have happily ever after. I didn't grow up with Hercules. I know that seems random to say, but I was channeling Hades for a second. Jem did, so whenever it's on Freeform or something, we'll watch it because Jem really likes it, but I didn't have it growing up. I think I thought like it was a boy movie or something. I can't explain why I didn't have it. Oh, speaking of movies that Jem has, or grew up with, The Dark Crystal was one that they grew up with. Hey, Darth Wolverine. Welcome back. Jem grew up watching The Dark Crystal, and to the point where the tape is, like, destroyed. And this is relevant because Netflix just put out a whole new series based on the movie, but it's like a prequel to the movie. We're only a couple episodes in, so no spoilerinos, but it's super cool. I've only seen it once. The local movie theater was showing it as one of those Fathom event thingies. But it was really cool. I can't really hit any of these for super effective. The Dark Crystal is a movie I want to see. I would recommend it because if you like, first, it's a good movie. Second, if you like the mechanics of like puppetry and stuff, it's just really fascinating to watch because it's from Jim Henson, so good shit. I don't remember if Bug resists Dark. It doesn't. Cool. So I did end up getting 2 KOs. But the series is just buck wild. It's nuts. I'm really loving it. Now why? Why are you doing that? There's no point. You're not gonna get anything by protecting. This ain't VGC. And even if it was, that's nothing. Let me go. He's gonna get your time. Oh no! He's gonna make me use all my time, and then he'll win. Or he'll stall out my power points. I wish you could clone your Cyndaquil. I'm so jealous of it. Oh, my doll? Yeah, it's just old. I don't even know if they still... Well, I know Pokemon doesn't still sell it. But you could probably find one on eBay somewhere for probably a lot of money. I don't remember how much it was when we got it, unfortunately. But inflation and all that. It was almost 20 years ago. That makes me feel gross thinking about the— oh no! I meant to use Ember. And of course I get Magnitude 8. Ow. That wasn't very effective! Oh, nice. Nice ball toy. Oh, Skitty. Skitty's so cute. I wish it was kind of better. Although normalized Delcatty is kind of okay. Yeah, I don't know how Baltoy is levitating specifically. I know Claydol is, but... Dun, dun. Vander's next. Oh no, not Vander. Oh no! Claydol has levitate, but I wasn't aware Baltoy did too. Yeah, in XD he's on the floor. But hey, he can float. Just a little bit. That's probably how it's staying up on its pointy feet. Oh hey, Pathetic! What's up? Welcome back to the stream! I have to remember not to magnitude myself, because that's gonna suck if I do. What's this guy's shtick? What's he got? Whismer and Machop. But yeah, psychic energy, like the levitate stuff, is probably how it's standing up on its tiny, tiny little point foot. I'm doing okay, Pathetic. I'm glad that you're doing good, because I'm sleepy as heck. I woke up early, made breakfast, went back to sleep. Woke up at 12:30. And we just double in on Zigzagoon. There's no point not to. Oh, my wax warmer is finally kicking in. I have some sandalwood wax melt. Maxwell's melton. Because I like the good smells of candles, but I don't want to have an open flame going. So I got a ceramic wax melter. Hey, KMS! You love this game? I love this game. This is one of my favorite Poke coupons! Oh, right! I can buy... I think I can get another Ice Beam with that. Oh, thanks. I can EV train now. Not that I want to. In particular. Oh hey, this guy is a Cyndaquil. This and Coliseum are the best Pokemon games out there. I would agree. I wish... This I actually like better than Coliseum just because there are like a lot of quality of life improvements over Coliseum. I do wish that they incorporated the... I'm not going to use Magnitude because that'll hurt Trapinch, but... Okay. I wish that they made another one just for the fact that physical and special moves work differently now. I was talking about this earlier, but there's just so much. It's really frustrating when you have a Pokemon that isn't useful because it has moves that are special because they're dark or something like that. Very important to get a read on things. Okay. Okay, Sid lore. All these character names are great. Alrighty. Just bite that. Take down Wooper. Not miss. Duelt. I really think, like, they have 6 characters for the trainer name, so they just smash their hand on the keyboard. I'm kind of curious as to how the Japanese names are. Coliseum was more edgy, while XD was more technically sound and just overall better in game design. Hey, Nintendo, will take a remake of this game, please. Well, okay. I definitely agree there. Coliseum was definitely more... I think because it had an older protagonist, it was just like, Pokemon are being made evil. They'll even attack people. Oh! And then this game has the same kind of themes, but the edges are rounded a little more. Like, even the snag machine is rounder. Like, it's just nicer looking. But because Pokemon Go has incorporated Shadow Pokemon, I was really thinking like, oh, are they gonna make another Shadow Pokemon game? And the answer, I don't think, is yes, but it did inspire me to revisit XD, because I've streamed Coliseum before, although it was on a really, really crappy setup. You know that the protagonist of Coliseum was supposed to be the enemy of this game? No, I didn't! That's baller. That's a really cool idea. I'm gonna Ember Shuckle. I know it probably won't knock it out. Yeah, no. Wes is really cool, the protag from the last game, but he also kind of scares me a little bit. There's a moment in the intro where he smiles, like a big toothy grin, and it's awful. But at the same time, all the character models in that game were really scary looking, just because they were not really optimized. He was gonna use the Pokemon he caught to rule the world, but the game designers decided it was too dark for players, yeah. I like to think that Wes got better. Like, he used to be part of a criminal organization, but he got better. I think having him be the enemy would be really sad. I am kind of sad that, like, disappointed that the big boss from this game is kind of the same song and dance as the last game, but I think Rui made him better as a fanfiction, right? Oh my god! I used to ship them so hard! Like, when I was a kid, I shipped Ras and Rui really hard. And I mean, I guess I still do, but it's not, like, at the forefront of my mind. They are together. I just really liked Rui. She was cute. It was kind of nice having another person with you. Like, poor Michael has to do all this shit alone. And he's what, 12? No, I think he's 13, actually. Reminded me of Misty mixed with May. That might be why I find her appealing, because Misty is my favorite anime character. Because when I was, like, little, I shipped her and Ash. I like their dynamic. Which was just being mean to each other. That's not much of a dynamic. But they were also good to each other. Yeah, the will be married soon. Yes. Oh my god, the Orange Islands episode with the Nidoran that smooch and evolve. Oh no, that's a different one. That's a different one. That's a different episode. But that episode is good too. Do people change when they kiss too? I don't know. We'll have to find out one day, Ash. Ship Ash too much. To be honest, he's paired up with a lot of ladies on his journeys. Ooh, crit. I know Feebas is pronounced Feebas, but I keep wanting to say Phoebus. Like the guy from Hunchback. Ash and Misty, Ash and Serena, Ash and Iris, but only sometimes. I don't know about Ash and Iris, but I didn't really watch the Gen 5 anime, or the Gen 6 anime, but I know that Ash and Serena is very popular. Don't. Norman Reedus and the Funky Phoebus. Oh shit, I should get some water. I only have this tea, which is a diuretic. But it's so good. It's an Arnold Palmer. I love the lemonade. Rugrats has influenced how I pronounce words, and it's not cool. I'm 26 years old, and I call lemonade lemonade. Take it like this. X, Y, and Z was one of the best anime series of Pokemon, and they ruined it at the end. At the end, like, when, like, there's the fake-out kiss thing where, Serena is on the escalator. I've seen the clip. Oh, no. More like lemonade. Mm. Okay. I could use... I'm gonna use magnitude. I don't think I'm gonna hurt myself that bad. Because it's too good not to use magnitude right now. Because very soon Baby Boy will have the ability to levitate and I won't have to worry about this anymore. Get out of here. Oh, he's top 2 in the league. Oh, right. When Ash Greninja loses to Charizard X. Yes, I remember that. I remember everybody who watched the anime that I knew was going apeshit over that. I kind of hated the Ash Greninja concept. Just because, like, they had to acknowledge it in the game, which was really surreal to me because Ash doesn't exist in the game. But here, have a Greninja that can turn into Ash. Who's Ash? I don't know. Oh, just Ralts. Okay. Ember. Burn! Pissed me off so much. Like, you don't have to give him a win on the leagues. And yes, it was dumb that Ash Greninja. Give the boy something. Isn't he fighting Gladion right now in the Sun and Moon one? Like he's in the finals? I think, yeah, because I saw a preview picture on Cerebi of Pikachu fighting Silvally. Can't wait to see him lose again. Okay. Ash deserves something, but at the same time, I feel like Gladion winning the league would be really cool because Gladion has all that angst and stuff. I don't know. I haven't been really following the anime so much as watching random clips from it that are posted on Twitter. But I really like how the new show looks. It's a lot more dynamic with the animation. If I recall correctly, it has to do with Pokemon trying to keep in tune with their child demographic in Japan. Yokai Watch has stepped out of the ring, but I think that Greninja stuff happened with Pokemon had competitions for 2 seconds. Yeah, as long as the anime is selling, Ash will keep losing. Oh, I remember Battle Frontier. Battle Frontier was when I started getting into competitive Pokemon. So I only remember that because there was a tour across America with Pokemon, like, it was a mall tour for their 10th anniversary. And if you wanted to play in the national championships, which, holy shit, it was like the first national championships, you had to take a quiz. You had to, A, be the first one to take a quiz, and also take a quiz. So I remember waking up, like, at 7 a.m. and refreshing this site over and over again when I was 13. And then you had to take a quiz on the Pokemon website, to prove that you know how to play Pokemon. And I got a perfect score on the quiz. So then I was entered into the championship, or into the national championships. I showed up at the King of Prussia Mall, which was a 4-hour drive from my house, ready to go. I was 13, so at the time there were only 2 age tiers. So you had to, if you were over 13, or if you were 13 and over, you were in the seniors division. But if you were under 13, you were in juniors. So I had just turned 13. So I was a senior, and I was paired up against like a 20-some-year-old guy who knew how to play Pokemon competitively. Like, this was Gen 3, so Ubers were allowed without restriction. So, like, you could have as many Ubers on your team as you wanted. This guy had like Kyogre and Mewtwo and all these fuckers on his team. And I'm like, I'm not gonna use legendaries. Go Blissey! Go Alakazam! Haha! And then, so I lost in round 1, and I remember like running away crying, because back then it was single elimination, so yeah, my poor spirit was broken. It's hard to be the best person you know at Pokemon and then be thrown into an arena with people who actually follow competitive, and like it was fine. Back then it sucked, but I think now, I think the key to being at these events is being a good sport. In, like, if you're good, being a good sport. If you're bad, like, helping your fellow person. Because a lot of people that I've been up against at these tournaments, at least for like X and Y and Sun and Moon, it's their first event. So you want to create a good atmosphere, and I don't really see that a lot. People are stinkers at these things, and it's a real bummer. Like, not to put it in such base terms, but like, I've had things stolen, which I learned from very quickly. I've had people I know be jerks to other people. I've had people be a jerk to me. When I tried for the first time, I got made fun of because my deck was garbage. That's not nice. That's terrible. When, like, I had a guy reshuffle my deck whenever I shuffled it when I played TCG, and it pissed me off so much. Like, dude, I'm not doing any special shit, any special shenanigans. I'm just shuffling. But, like, sorry I couldn't spend $500. I was lucky to have, back then I was in the Penn State Pokemon Society, so we had one of our officers' pet projects was a card library. So you could borrow cards from the club to use for events and then give them back. So we had a bunch of spare, at the time when this was good, Pokemon Catcher, Tropical. You had to ask somebody for Tropical Beach, though. There would not be Tropical Beach in the card library, but so we had kind of a better shot at it, but there are still people who don't. I couldn't play the card game now. Now that there are these entry fees for the card, like for the tournaments, I can only pay for one, so I would pay for BGC. What TM did I get? I don't know if I want that. You know what? I'll teach it to you. Because it's better than Water Gun. There's always the online TCG. There is. In the place I go to, they'll tell you straight up that you suck. You have one night to get at least one win. Oh no, that's awful. I'm not in any leagues. See, our TCG head was actually running a league outside of the club, like through the club, which was really great because like a lot of kids came and they could like interact with other kids and us. That's awful, KMS. That sucks. A Raichu! Sorry, I got distracted by my boy. Oh, he's fast. Why is he level 27? Wait, what happened? Wait a minute. What's going on? Please hit Raichu. Oh! No! Okay. Okay. This is actually bad now. Don't slam. How can she slap? The third area amps up the levels. Okay. I was just like hitting A this whole time, just like, okay, level 10, level 9, whatever. You robbed my baby boy of experience. And you must suffer. You must pay. I think I'm gonna try to get everyone around 30. Hey, Darth Wolverine. Where'd you... welcome back. I didn't know you left. I'm sorry. At least they're encouraging. They're like, it won't take you long to get to Area 4. Like, thanks. So the final will be on the 15th. The final episode? There's a lot going on the 15th. There's Churchwig Community Day, and I'm going to the Ren Fest, and so I'm actually not sure how. Oh my god, they're so strong! Oh jeez. Oh god, oh man. Oh god. That's a pretty balanced team, Darth Wolverine. Man, every time I read XD, I think that somebody's making the face. XD! That's the old crying while laughing emoji. Shockwave you. Actually no. Shockwave. Nah, Calm Mind. And then oh wait, I don't actually have grass type moves. Mach Punch. Your go-to emoji. My go-to emoji is the eyes. I love the eyes one. Okay, now nobody touch my Curlia until next turn. Stop. Stop it. You better not get that stat boost. Okay. You get stun spored. I don't like you. Stop it! No! Y'all are mean. Disrespecting me. Okay. Cool turn. If you get the stat boost, I'll riot. We don't need that. Okay. Fake you out. I'm gonna stun spore you. I don't like you. I don't trust you. And I'm not threatened by Goldeen. You know that Gardevoir is actually representative, a type of Asian woman warrior outfit. No, I didn't. That's really cool, though. Is that why Gallade kind of looks like a warrior, too? Ow. Come on, get out of here. I hate this thing. I love Togetic, but I hate it right now. A lot of people think she's just designed to be sexy, but it's actually because she's a badass. I really don't like the people who are into Gardevoir like that. Please stop. And like, I know Pokemon are being designed like that, but also stop. They can stop too. Cause like Salazzle exudes a kind of energy that I'm not comfortable with. Like, I don't think they're sexy, but I know what the people who design them are going for, and it's awful. Hi, Emily! Why do you always show up at the worst time, Emily? I'm talking about sexy Pokemon. Oh, hey, Lunatone's done. Lunatone's done cooking. Poor Poblano. Poblano needs a break in that I need to put out Dumpling and get some fake outs going. Quain. Yeah, Lunatone's done cooking. It's done in the purified chamber, so stick a fork in it if you can, because it's a rock. Conceptually, Lunatone is one of my favorite Pokemon. This sucks. I can't hit coughing, but I'm still gonna Magnitude. And Lunatone gets a bunch of cool moves like Hypnosis. It can learn Ice Beam. Psychic, obviously. I'm aware that my Pokemon are going to suffer once I get to a certain area. I mean, I'm pretty much going to play this area over and over again. Yeah. I'm not actually taking the challenge. I'm just trying to get some levels on me. Secretly a Goron, because eating rocks. I like the Gorons. Have you ever noticed that there aren't any lady Gorons? I think Gorons have just evolved past the need for gender. Because there's like a baby Goron in Majora's Mask, but like he's a baby boy, and like I think Gorons just exist because they're rocks. I'm so happy for them. Ow. You got me. That better not. Actually, let it poison me because I have guts. Okay, no. Poison, resist, fighting. I like those frogs that can change their genders and make babies. No lie. I see. Or maybe they're like aphids. I like to think like a chunk of a Goron's back like breaks off while they're rolling around and it becomes a new Goron. Oh, a Goron is one of those rock guys from Legend of Zelda. They live in the mountain. They live in Death Mountain, which is like a volcano. They're just happy rock people. I think Gorons reproduce by budding. Baby boy is almost level 30. They're rock sponges. That's okay, Darth Wolverine. I don't know much about Zelda either. Actually, no, I started on the Zelda train very, very late. Don't you think dark Pokemon are cool? Sure. Sure I do. Do you? I see. You have one. Zelda got better, though, in Smash Ultimate. I think Zelda's pretty okay now. No! Damn, just for that. Man, Mighty Anna is such a, like... I feel bad for Mighty Anna. It's got, like... so much unused... like... It looks cool. It's just not very, like, great. Oh, wow, that did a lot. No, you stop that. I'm gonna switch to button. Guitar is good. Tyranitar. Trying to think of other rock types I like. Gigalith is cool, now that it has Sandstream. In your story, Shadow Pokemon are a lot darker. They actually hurt trainers. I know that the one lunged at a trainer in Kit Coliseum, but that's really cool. You like Rhydon, Emily? Rhydon is really good. I can't say words. Rhydon is very cool and good and nice and awesome. He's got a drill on his face and it's cool. But Rhyperior, I think, looks a little weird in comparison. Poochyena looks so cute and then it became a lot less, so it's like a parental version of Howdoom. Aw. The TCG should add more types. I agree, but I also think that that's a lot of management. What's missing, really? Ground, rock, poison. Bug. You got me thinking now. Ice is missing. Mighty Anna and those Punk Sword Shield Pokés need to form a band. Yes. Do you think Poochyena is in... I think it might be in Sword and Shield. I don't remember. But it definitely fits the Team Yell aesthetic. Aesthetique. Think of all the energies, though, KMS. Think of all of the energies. Like, they don't even have dragon energy. Aesthetique. That's my one thing against it, is that, like, man, we're gonna have so many energies. I had a really cool set. This is old as hell. This is Team Plasma. But I had a really cool deck where I had that Haxorus that if the enemy is a Team Plasma Pokemon, it die, like it's knocked out. Because Team Plasma was so common that I just like brought the Haxorus that wins. Sword and Shield looks so bad. I think it looks okay. I'm gonna get it because competitive. I'm on the Impidimp welcome squad. Me too. All fairies are welcome here. Do you remember Durant? Like the deck, because that was awful. The deck mill Have you seen the new Weezing? Yes. It's a fairy. I love him automatically, but the new ability it has, that's gonna cause so much havoc in VGC. I love it. Like, no abilities. Abilities are canceled. No, stop it, Fortress. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. I want to use Ember. Let me use Ember. Yay. Can I get a better fire type move, please? It has too many changes. Okay. I mean, that's a valid opinion. That's a valid complaint and concern. I kind of like to roll with the changes. I like to adapt to new situations, so I'm just curious about the game in particular. Like, I want to see what it has to offer me. Like, it might be bad, it might be good. I don't know. Pokemon has all the features they keep removing from games that we love, yet we want to... Hang on. We want those, but yet they want to keep adding new stuff. I mean, that's fair. I do think that... I mean, yeah. So, they probably couldn't have Mega Pokemon Z moves and Dynamaxing all in one game, because that, again, would be a lot of management. Like, energy, like the energy thing I was talking about. But I kind of like how Dynamaxing is like a combination of those things. Like, how there was one Z move for all... Like, all moves of one type became a Z move of that type. And like that. It's kind of like that, except these moves also have secondary effects that change terrain and weather, and that's really cool. Like, I understand why people are upset, and it's a valid, like, people will have the right to be upset about removed features. I guess I'm so competitively minded that all I'm really concerned with are the changes to the PvP gameplay, and I know that narrows my vision on it a little bit. But I kind of treat like every new Pokemon game as like a new experience. Like, for Unova, there were no old Pokemon in Unova until you beat the game, and I thought that was really cool because that forced me to like think about new Pokemon. I do get like making the Pokemon but bigger is a little lame, but I don't know. I think it's more the gameplay mechanic I'm interested in, less the spectacle. Weezing opened a third eye interest in me over historically inspired region variants, and I'm like, feed me, Seymour. I really want to see how they're gonna push like the Galarian variants. I think that looks really neat, and the Galar specific evolutions, like that's really cool too. Alrighty. We're almost done with this area, but I might just do it again with different guys in the front. Oh no, not Intimidate. Stop it, somebody else had Intimidate. The world of Pokemon is getting too big. I can see that. I don't necessarily agree, but I can understand, like, I can understand that view. I kind of like exploring all these new places, but yeah, when you get into a, like, a franchise that references all of these different places, then it gets to be like too much. Like in Masters, I've been poking at it a little bit, and there are trainers that I don't remember in it, like that factory head Thornton or whatever. Like, I don't know that guy. But I think that revisiting the same old places would get stale pretty quickly, so I'm not sure what the strategy would be there. I'm gonna take out Masquerade. Masters is okay. I like playing it to pass time, but I'm never going to pay any money for it, because it's just like... I mean, KMS, Hawaii actually has places where it snows. So, the area where you find Alolan Vulpix is snowy, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right. So I think it's kind of cool to... No, my spoon! You! I'll get you for that. Like, I guess I'm not trying to seem argumentative. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, like, everybody has viewpoints specifically on this topic that are like, good and valid, and they're just, like, they're entitled to them. But it's also hard for me because I don't necessarily always agree. So I want to give, like, other people's opinions a spotlight, but I also, like... I'm like, but I like Alolan Vulpix. Why am I not doing any damage? I'm gonna headbutt. They released 4 games in 4 years, and apparently every reliable source says that games are coming next year. I mean, that's probably true. That's the problem when you have this multi-platform franchise. Like, you have the anime, you have the merch, you have the TCG, you have all this stuff. So then everything starts coming together to make a cohesive timeline, and then nothing can be delayed. They're gonna drive themselves into the ground. No, I agree. If they made a GameCube remake, it'd sell like crazy. I agree with that too. The one problem is that Genius Sonority made these games, and they haven't made a Pokemon game since PBR. Pokemon Battle Revolution for the Wii, which did not go over very well. So I don't know if they can be convinced to come back in any capacity. Like, I only had Pokemon Battle Revolution for the online battling function, which let you play against random people, because back then you needed somebody's friend code in Diamond and Pearl to play somebody else. So I would troll the Cerebi forums looking for battles, but PBR fixed that part, at least. Okay. I'm suffering with these Pokemons. How much do you want to bet Quagsire has water absorb? I think it does. Cerebi helped me so much as a young trainer. I love Cerebi. I love the website. Joe's pretty cool. The guy who runs it. I did have a bad experience on Cerebi once as a kid, because I was using the IRC chat, and I was looking for a trade to evolve my Poliwhirl and, like, trade back, and the kid that picked up on the other side started the trade with me, and then as soon as the trade was done, he had voice chat on for some reason, and he's like, so you want this Politoed back, right? And I'm like, yeah, please. And he's like, well, you just got hacked. And I'm like, lol, what? Like, what? And he turned his game off. It's a shame because besides Dexit, I've really liked what I've seen of Sword and Shield. I, like, the whole Dexit thing gives me such a headache. Like, but anyway, yeah, that kid stole my Politoed, and when I tried to call him out in the chat, I got banned because I used a swear. And also somebody told me, if he steals Pokemon, why did you trade with him? And I'm like, I didn't know he was gonna steal from me. Okay, area leader time. Dynamax does seem kind of silly. But I don't know. It's the thing now, I guess. I want to see more Gigantamax forms. Because we got Big Cake, and I like Big Cake. I'm gonna fake out this. And can probably get it in 2 if I double target it. Like 1 hit and then another hit next turn. I just don't know if I'm faster than Electrike, which is why I'm faking it out. I am not. Okay. Okay, I can just knock it out. That's good. Baby Boy's at 31? Oh, I have the experience share on it. That's why. Fuck, I gotta take that off of him. But they're big, KMS. They're big Pokemon. Big boy. I don't know. Based on the rumors, I hear Fat Pikachu is coming back, and I'm for it. Ugh. I don't like this Spinda. Also, why is nobody targeting Vaporeon with shockwaves? Oof, get out. Get out of here. Excuse me, Fat Pikachu? Okay, it's a rumor, Swim Trucks, but apparently Pikachu will have a Dynamax form that is Fat Pikachu, and I am completely for it. I'm getting a Switch next check. I mean, you should get a Switch next check for many reasons, not just for Fat Pikachu. Like, all this indie stuff that's gonna be on it, excellent. Deadly Premonition, that's cool. I haven't actually played a horror game on stream, or really much ever, so I was considering maybe playing that around Halloween. Okay, I have to do some item management. Because I did not realize I had, and Sans. Sans is on there. Sans is on there in many forms. Because he's on there in Undertale, he's on there in Deltarune, he's on there in Smash Brothers. He's on there, baby. Oh, item take. Who should have this now? Now Baby Boy is the strongest Pokemon I have, and that was a complete accident. Dragon Quest XI? You beat the demo and you loved it. I want to play it. I don't think I'm going to stream it, but I definitely want to play it for me. Actually, I will give this to Peepo. Just because it's a little fragile to keep in the front. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time. Three. Do you know for some reason at level 45 an Emerald Trapinch would learn Dig? Only Trapinch. I think I did know that. I wouldn't keep Dig. And I am not preventing Trapinch's evolution. This is the longest haul I've ever been a part of, and it's not fun. But I want my Flygon. Raichu. Raichu is my favorite Pokemon. And you would think otherwise because of all the Clefable stuff I've got, but Clefable fits my aesthetic a little better for stream stuff, but Raichu's my favorite. It was the only way to get the Reggies if you accidentally got rid of Dig. Oh, that didn't knock me out, wow. I should have faked it out. Oh well. Oh no! It's okay, I'm gonna be fine. Next turn, or next battle. Because it resets. Ba 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 ba. What's your name? Flop? Full up. Full up shit. Hey. That's all my Twitter has been lately, just Sans. I mean, the night he was announced, I was watching it at a friend's, and we were all like getting together for D&D, so there was like 10 people in the house, and we were just watching, and the second we saw him, there was just pandemonium. And Ice Beam. Just all of us shrieking like, Sans! Sans! It's Sans! It's Sans Undertale! Like, when we saw the trailer, we thought it was fake. Because the way the model looks exactly like his action figure, or his in-action figure on Fangamer. So it's like, this isn't real. This is not happening. When he was announced, I had friends who never call me blow up my cell phone. Sad! Oh, thank you so much, KMS! That's so nice of you. Thank you for the $5. Dynamax sucks, just saying. Hope you get that Flygon. I hope I get that Flygon. I will not rest until I get that Flygon. I'm like, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I hope you guys like this song, because you won't stop hearing it until, like, I don't know, I do something story related, maybe. I used to hear the Mount Battle song in my dreams. In Coliseum, I would troll the Mount Battle. All, like, forever. And I would especially play the higher levels, where there's a song I really like. Flygon should have a new evolution or something. I don't know why they slept on him so much, and you're welcome. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you think I'm a badass, because I don't. Oh no! Coughing, please. Thank you. I do agree that they slept on Flygon. I hope they keep making adjustments to it so it's a little better. Because they've been making some pretty good changes to its moveset, but its stats are just very middle of the road, so it can't really stand out, especially next to Garchomp, which fills its niche, but better, because it's faster and stronger. So, I don't know, maybe they'll tweak it. Because they're not beyond tweaking existing Pokemon. I remember going through all of Mount Battle and Coliseum for the Ho-Oh. That's what I was doing. But I think I did the wrong version. I think to get Ho-Oh, you have to do Mount Battle in the Versus mode. Like the... Oh god. Oh, I have Guts. That's actually good. Oh, that's not good. So I think you have to do it in the like free battle mode, but I did it in the story mode, which doesn't get you anything. And you have to do it all in one go. You can't stop. I remember in Coliseum the infinite Pokeball glitch. I did not know that, actually. I think the best way would be to add a new evolution before Trapinch so stats could update accordingly. Or, I mean, this kind of takes it away from our buddy Flygon, but what if they made an alt evolution for Vibrava? Like, what if Vibrava could become something else? Because I like Vibrava. I like Dragonflies a lot. And so I like Yanma and Yanmega. Yanmega's really cool. Because, like, Dragonflies used to be Yanmega size because of all of the oxygen in the atmosphere. Man, I love bugs. More like a Trapinch evolution. Like, he wouldn't be flying, you know? Yeah, definitely. That's, I guess, what I'm thinking, is maybe even pre-Vibrava, Trapinch just does its own thing. In Gen 4, a lot of people were doing baby teams or Trick Room teams featuring Trapinch because its attack stat was so high. So they were giving it, I think, Razor Tooth? No. Deep Sea Tooth. Something like that. Does that only work on Clamperl? No. They were giving it something that just made it really strong, and then putting it in Trick Room. I like Flygon so much I did a school project on it. I made a sand god based on Flygon. Alright, now I'm gonna get intimidated, and I don't like it. But it's only once, so I can deal with one Intimidate. I'm gonna fake out Mightyena for one turn. I think if he knew the move Dig, he should be able to evolve into something new. Like how Eevee evolves into Sylveon if it knows a fairy move. That's a good idea. Game Freak, hire this person. No, but... ooh, one hit. Nice. I just would love like a really... Because Trapinch is based on an antlion. I would really like a really, like, grody, nasty, maybe like a ground bug type antlion Pokemon. Or a bug dragon type. That would be cool. Because Trapinch is actually in the bug egg group, if I remember correctly. So, I think that would be cool. I mean, antlions are grody bugs. Peepo! Oh my god, Peepo. You're gonna take so long to evolve, I swear to god. When I battle, I like to use specific types of Pokemon. That's my style. Do you have any preferred types? Fairy type. Oh wait, that doesn't exist right now. Could make an entire team of fairy Pokemon, except there are no fairy fire ones yet. That's what I want of this gen. I want a fairy fire type. A lot of people are pushing for like a Galarian Rapidash that's like a unicorn or something. I mean, that's a cool idea. I'd like a new Pokemon that's fairy fire, but it's still a neat idea. Ah, damn. Just pick him off. You said make it so Trapinch can evolve into something new and make it much more disgusting or just kind of gross looking. I really love grody Pokemon. Like the grosser the better. I love cute ones too. I mean, I've got Clefable on all my stuff, but I love all Pokemon. They're all my children, but fairy Pokemon are more my children than others. That's why I was so stoked for Galarian Weezing, because it's like, it's gross and doofy looking, but it's a fairy. Galarian Farfetch'd. I've heard rumors of that, where it's more of a knight with its leek. And I've also heard rumors that like Galarian Farfetch'd can evolve. There are many rumors. What if Delphox isn't fairy? No, it's psychic fire. Nah. That would have been cool though. We need Galarian Farfetch'd, yes. I just read that. Oh my god. The rumors come out. Does Farfetch'd is Galarian? Makes sense. It has a fairy wand. Yeah. It's weird too, because Gen 6 is when fairy type happened. But they didn't get a starter that was a fairy until Gen 7. And I really like Primarina. I feel, oh my god, I used to have the trainer-sized Poplio plush, which was like $50, but it was like as big as Poplio. And it was so soft and so squishy. I loved it. And I also had the official Brion plush and the official Primarina plush. And I loved them. And then our ceiling fell in at my apartment. You know sprinklers, like when there's a fire? The sprinkler pipe broke above our ceiling, and so a bunch of water accumulated in there, and then it was just after, it was in April. I know it was the day before Techo, and we were gonna table the next day, and so there had been a bunch of water freezing and thawing and refreezing and rethawing on the roof, and then the ceiling just collapsed on my bed and on all of my plush. You know, that's the thing that's supposed to keep you safe. Yeah, you would go figure. But all my plush got wet with nasty sprinkler water, and maintenance collected them and put them in a trash bag and removed them from the apartment before I even really got a chance to like see them. And I was like, they let us stay in an apartment across the street while they were fixing the ceiling. And I was honestly, for like a couple days, too upset to go back into my apartment because I would see like all of my stuff that got ruined or see the missing stuff. And at some point we had to assess the damages, to contact the insurance company and tell them like, hey, this is the value of everything that was lost. And Jem was actually there when it happened, so they ran in the room and took pictures of everything and like video, so I could look at that and see what got ruined. But I'm really sad about it. I never replaced those things. Back in the day, when on the first season of Pokemon, they gave away an Ash hat, and you won it. You legit wore that thing out until the day I was 9, and my mom sold it for $5. That's awful. That's terrible. I hate it when, like, people don't get how important your stuff is to you. Like, in middle school, I liked making t-shirt iron-ons with my art. So I made one with this Marshtomp art that I was really proud of at the time. And one day I found, like, it in the rag bin, like my t-shirt. You also sold all of your Pokemon cards for $10? What? I got rid of my collection recently because I tend to collect too much and I didn't need Pokemon cards anymore. Like, I didn't want to keep playing the game. So I sold my collection and I got over like 100. Just in like bulk. 2 original Charizards? Lord, I'd be furious! Oh my god, I'm so sorry! Holy shit! Oh, I forgot about the Intimidate, god damn it. Well, Ember doesn't care about Intimidate. But beyond pissed off at her because they were all in mint condition. I die. Maybe one day, like for my birthday, I'll get my plush back. My mom got me a big-ish Poplio for Christmas because she knew that mine got destroyed. But it's not the same one. Like this one that I'm talking about is like 2 feet tall. You got me? When's my birthday? November 10th. Pokemon. No! Poblano! It's in Pokemon time. It's funny, my birthday is the 10th and Gem's is the 9th. Or not the 9th, the 18th! Holy shit. I was reading something. And, so this is the 18th, and then Pokemon drops on the 15th, so we got a lot going on. Okay, you're gonna use Shockwave there and Stun Spore the Corphish, because I don't trust like that. How do you spell? Oh, Poplio. P-O-P-P-L-I-O. You don't have to get me anything. Hey, miss, you just gave me money. No! Poor fish. Poor fish. Oh my god, I need to destroy this Masquerain. I hate it. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. This tea is making my teeth hurt. It's very sweet. No, it's okay, KMS, I promise. It's fine. Please prioritize, like, yourself. I promise. It's okay. Zoe, sit down. Sorry, the cat is... again. Hey, come. You can do it. You did it. Okay. Okay. How about closer to my birthday we can talk about it? Because right now, I'm just trying to, like, survive. Like, I just want to make it to my next paycheck. Which I will. It's just, I'm being over dramatic. Basically, I got a bonus at work, and I kind of, over accommodated for it. Like, I treated myself to a couple things, and then I was like, oh hey, where's my money? So, I'm fine. I have savings and stuff. But I deserve nice things still. I'm not trying to say I did a dummy and shouldn't have done what I did, but I needed new clothes. I needed a new coffee maker because my Keurig was being butts, and oh my god, Poblano. I should have seen that coming. I'm big dummy. Oh no, you're the sexist boss at your last job. My job is like, I'm going insane. My boss is like, you go into his office and he's got like a baby Groot in a pot on his desk next to a sign that says "Don't argue with an old man with an AK-47." Like, there's a lot of stuff where I feel like my identity is invalidated, like as a gay person. I've had my partner invalidated by my coworkers, and not just out of like, oh, I don't get non-binary people, like willful. Like, it's stupid. And I'm just trying to get out. And Emily and I are actually working on getting me a different job. Which I need to call you, Emily. Please remind me to call you. I'm gonna wait until Jem comes home, which should be soon, actually. Because I thought they should have gotten off like 20 minutes ago. But yeah, I'm just under a lot of stress. We're really understaffed and overworked, and we actually had a guy leave like a month ago. He just stopped coming. Like, he didn't quit, he just stopped. And I'm like, boy, I wish that was me. You're making strange sauce. What are you making, Emily? Like, are you just making sauce? What kind of sauce is strange, Emily? Emily, you can't just say strange sauce. What is the sauce for? Tamarind. Okay, I know tamarind. That's a fruit. It's like a really popular candy flavor in like India, right? Pad Thai. Okay. Not quite the region I was going for, but I guess tamarind is a popular candy flavor in like Southeast Asia too. Okay, I can pretty safely get away with magnituding and Mach punching here. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, button will resist magnitude. I don't care about spark. No, I totally get that, KMS. Like, people don't consider their own, like, in the case of like straight people that don't get other people, they never consider how naturally their attraction comes to them. And a lot of people aren't even conscious of the stuff they say, and sometimes I can kind of like not care about that. Like, this is a less great story, but I was at home for Christmas, and Jem, my partner, and I were in the back of the car, and my mom was taking us to a light show, like a drive, the kind of thing that you drive through, and all the Christmas lights are arranged in a certain way. And it was gonna take like an hour for us to wait in line. Oh! But, my mom was like, don't you guys get up to anything back there? And I'm like, what kind of a comment is that? What kind of a comment is that to make to, like, your child? And anybody? Like, don't do the sex in my car, you crazy homosexuals. Like, mommy, I love you. But you just need to think about what you say with your mouth. Like, I won't forget that. I love it when family asks me to produce offspring. That's some shit too, Emily. Like, I hope my family knows that I don't plan on having kids. But I will gladly be like the crazy aunt to any of my friends' children should they decide to have them. Cause, like, just because I don't want children doesn't mean I'm not willing to take care of a child. It's just, I don't want it to be mine. I don't want to mess up someone's kid. What can I exchange for my cool shit? What? Okay, let me look at the list. How many coupons do I have? Tell me about my coupons. I think a lot of people in the new generation are going to be okay, but a lot of us in the next generation will be like so much more accepting. The thing I tell myself, and this is really morbid and sad, about people who don't understand me or my partner or people like us or pretty much anybody different than them, is that their crappy viewpoint dies with them. And that isn't going to be much farther off. But it still grates on you when, like, people say that the internet is an echo chamber, and I agree to an extent, but sometimes... Okay, we're doing story now, by the way. I agree to an extent in that I feel a lot safer as an out gay person, but it also is a smack in the face when you're out and about and people say things like, oh, she decided she was a lesbian or something like that. And... Or you see, like, there was a joke on Family Guy that I saw when I was really little, or not really little, but younger, and it influenced me a lot because at the time I wasn't out and I didn't really think I was gay or anything, but, there was a joke, I think there was, like, a lesbian club in Meg's high school, and, oh. Michael, thanks for being so patient. The pre-gym is finally set to reopen after the Cypher takeover bid. All looking forward to the opportunity of battling you, Michael. I might actually go for that. I know this is a huge, like, cuck, but... a huge edge, but... I need more battles. But, anyway, there was a joke, like, this one girl was hitting on Meg, so she pretended to be a lesbian, and then, at some point, the girl, like... Meg said, I thought people couldn't choose to be gay, and the girl said, only guys. And that actually influenced the way I thought about, like, being gay or bi or anything, is that for women specifically, it was a choice. And that's an extremely harmful thing to think. Like, it's stupid. Yeah. Anyway, like I wrote in my email, yeah. Yes. Yeah, battle me. Do it. So yeah, sad stuff aside, I'm like at a point where I'm happy with myself. And I'm good. It's just, a lot of the time I see stuff that makes me sad. And I personally don't feel like I'm ever going to be taken seriously at my job. Not just as, like, a gay person, but a person. Like, I work an hourly position, but I work 9 to 10 hour days. Yeah, I'm gonna get this button out of here. It is not a choice. The other day I had someone said, and please people understand that I'm not using... Calling African American Negro wasn't wrong, because that's the definition. But I have family who's dealt with that and made me go up to my boss and ask me to move. That's so shitty, dude! Like, I hate people! You're in good company here. Oh, thanks, Pathetic. I'm really, like, this community, like, all of, like, Dizzies and Buns and Zennies and, like, and GPM's community, like, all y'all are so good, and I'm definitely not going to start crying or anything, but, like, y'all are so nice and supportive. Like, I love all of you. I love you, chat. Okay, I am crying a little bit. But it's okay, I can still see. I can still fight. Like... And also people at work are just, like, ignorant about my situation in general. Like... right now, things are a little tight for Gem and I, in that Gem has a lot of student loans to pay back, and that, like, their payment is, like, $900 a month. So they essentially have half a monthly paycheck, because the one half goes to the loans. So I feel hopeless a lot of the time, because I'm only making $13.20 an hour doing data entry, when I feel like I'm capable of more, but I'm stuck in my position, and I get really hopeless at the end of the day because I'm so tired from work and I can't do more to help. And I know, like, I'm just the kind of person that takes on other people's problems when I don't need to, and I need to work on that. But it's just hard to separate myself from something somebody else is going through. Blah, 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 blah. Feelings! Anyway. I'm gonna punch this weasel. I did it. Also, I'm not gonna, like, be a super shill or anything, but apparently Subway's doing a thing right now. No, I'm just ruin it. I'm in Tennessee, and I won't lie, I always thought this was a joke, but I never... Aw, you're so nice, KMS. All of you are so nice. I'm not going to mention September because that would really ruin the moment. Apparently, like, a lot of streamers I follow are doing, like, these long slogs for September, and I'm like, that's cool, dog. Oh, we're gonna get a Gardevoir. Sunflora. I used to love Sunflora. Best Pokemon, let's go. Best Pokemon? Best Pokemon is whichever Pokemon you think is the best. Everyone's favorite Pokemon is good. Oh, you mean Gardevoir. I'm so sorry, I thought you wanted us to all fight. Ooh, the Pokemon that made me cry in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon post-game. That game, I definitely... Maybe I'll do a PMD game on stream. They do get... I think the one I would do is Sky. But only... Like, a lot of people are streaming that right now. I kind of want to be a little different, but I also... Like, it's hard. Do you jump on the thing that's popular, or do you be different, right? But I can't say I'm gonna stream that because I gotta finish this. I gotta finish Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna... Oh, here we go! I'm gonna start Link's Awakening when that comes out because I never played it. But it looks cute as fuck. Peepo! Peepo is here. He's so pretty. This is a gender nonconformity acceptance stream. That was your first Zelda, Emily? Link's Awakening? That's really cool. You know, it was our friend Regis' first Zelda too. And he said it's like one of those games that he used to play as a kid, just like, and beat it like 10 times. And I only played it one time because I got my 3DS really early, and it was part of that like early adopters ambassador program. So I downloaded it and I was like, what is this? And I stopped playing. So hopefully the remake will be a little bit more user friendly. Because it, honestly, just watching the preview footage, it looks so good. Like, it looks beautiful. I would just play it to look at it. In Japanese, Gardevoir is translated to Sir Knight. Oh, right, it's Sa Naito. Yeah. That's really cool. Gallade is just, I forget what Gallade is, actually. There was a time period before Gen 6 where games were coming out in Japan before the US, so because I would follow Cerebi so hardcore, I would know the Japanese names of Pokemon before I would know the English names, and their names are more like, they stuck with me more because I had seen them more often. Ugh, don't do that. Stop it. Enuredo, right. I knew Raid was in it, I just didn't know, Erudedo. Right. I knew Raid was in it. Get out of here, Azumarill. Stop! I hate this Yanma. I forgot all of Jesse's dumbass people do this. Oh, from Earl. So Earl Boyd. I wish I could speak any other language. I actually have a Japanese minor. I wish I was actually looking into private lessons because I'm really out of practice. And I would rather private lessons for accuracy's sake, like to make sure I'm good. I mean, conversation groups are still an invaluable resource. Like, combining things like Duolingo and conversation groups might get you to a point where you can communicate with people, but lessons are still, like, from native speakers are still probably my preferred way to learn a language. Oh my god! Stop! I hate Double Team! Oh, let me guess what move you're gonna use. I always join random streams and use translators. Luckily, people have always understood me. Oh, that's good, though. I think a lot of people are just excited to see people attempting their language. Or at least from what I understand, like from my experiences with Japanese speakers, is that they are thrilled when you try to speak Japanese with them. Now, on the other hand, we don't like it when people don't know English very well, which is, you know, xenophobia. Like, if somebody ever... Man, this is a story from when I worked at Target. I don't work at Target anymore, but when I worked at Target, I had a coworker who was talking about her trip to Tokyo Disney and how, like, during the parades and stuff, all of the Disney songs were in Japanese, because all of the Disney movies have been dubbed in Japanese, and therefore the songs would be dubbed in Japanese too. And another one of my coworkers, who was like an older lady, who I have seen wear the infamous MAGA hat before, said, well, I thought they would have been in American. And I'm like, I'm going to die right here. We should only try and help those people. Like, you can understand people 85% of Like, you can understand people 85% of people, you know? Yeah. An American. Oh my god. Yeah. She's like older, like 60-some, but I'm still like, why? Stop it. Get some help. Ooh, nice. Go get him, Poblano. Like, y'all know American ain't a language. American is not a language. America does not have an official language. Please stop. Thank you. At least try and say English like it isn't much better, but still. Like, just the ignorance. I get so frustrated with ignorance. And, like... I know that people, there's ignorance and there's willful ignorance. Like, I get frustrated with people who don't make an effort to learn new things. Because that's what we're made for. We're made to learn and adapt to things. But there are people who don't want to learn new things. And that bothers me. Like, people who are just fine knowing what they know and don't want to see more. It's one of the best things in life. I agree. Like, my emote that I made, I'm gonna post it. I made that emote in, like, I downloaded some sprite making software and I tried pixel art for the first time. And, like, it took a little while to learn, but I had a lot of fun figuring out how it worked. Like, I hadn't drawn anything in about 2 months, but the thought of learning something new was enough to keep me interested in art. Thank you so much, Pathetic. I think it looks good. Oh, I'm gonna use magnitude. No, I'm gonna be slower than Sandslash. I'll use Ember on Sandslash then. And I'll use Stone Spore on Sandslash. Oh, KMS. I think people. Oh no! Poor Poblano is never ever going to excel in anything. I think people have a tendency, like when they're young, to say like dumb stuff because they don't know better. I would be more forgiving towards a young person who doesn't know better. Like, I grew up in the sticks, and so I was surrounded by a lot of ignorance, and it rubbed off on me until I was in college. But I think the chance to meet people who are different than you is, like, the best thing you can do for yourself because it expands your worldview so much. Like, again, disclaimer, I love my mom, but she's the kind of person who's, like, when I talk about how people at my job don't respect my orientation or Jem's gender identity, she'll be like, well, a lot of people have different opinions, and I'm like, that's not it, though. It's not an opinion when it gets people killed. Like, discrimination is not an opinion. It took me moving out of state for college for me to realize a lot of things about myself. It took me several years in college, because even in college I had friends who might have been different but were still ignorant. Well, I'm glad that you apologized to that girl, KMS. Because, like, I think that was really big of you to realize that you said a thing that wasn't great. I think trying to learn from it and trying to grow from it is where you, like, start becoming a better person. Because if you could be like, oh, I said a bad thing, and then, like, move on with your life, or you could try to at least clear the air with who you hurt, and they might not accept your apology, but you tried. And I think, like, a lot of the people online are talking about, like, cancel culture and that kind of stuff. I will not use your double team TM, Justy. Absolutely not. When people talk about cancel culture, they're talking about a self-imposed boycott. And it's usually based on the idea that people are beyond changing. I do believe that people are capable of change at any stage in their life. But I do believe that some people are less capable of change than others, and sometimes the best thing that you can do for yourself is not support people that you don't agree with. You're unfamiliar with cancel culture. You are a blessed soul, Emily. Cancel culture is the thing that's happening now, maybe like the past year or so, where a celebrity or something does a bad thing. Like, good example, Vic Mignogna. Vic Mignogna is a voice actor who is famous mostly for Ed Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. Other notable roles, the only one that's jumping out to me is Keldeo, which is not notable, but it's something. Brawly, yeah. Brawly from Dragon Ball Z, I think. Or one of the Dragon Balls. There are many of them. But, Dragon Ball Super, okay. He has a history of being inappropriate towards female fans who take pictures with him at cons, like hugging them without permission, kissing them without permission, and apparently has acted that way towards his co-workers as well, and it goes deeper than that. That's all I'm remembering off the top of my head. I only remember because he just got told at court that he has to pay a whole bunch of money because he's a douchebag. Anyway, so a lot of people were boycotting Vic, like saying, like, listen, I'm not going to watch anything with you in it anymore. And Funimation noticed and cut ties with him. And a lot of people got mad because people expressing that they didn't want to watch him anymore because of, at the time, allegations, was getting, like, losing him his job, canceling him, which is where, like, cancel culture comes from. And I really don't think, like, I don't know. I think a lot of people making the independent decision to not support somebody who does something that they personally don't agree with is different than people going absolutely nuts and getting, like, purposely getting somebody out of a job. I think the two things happening at the same time are serendipitous, but I don't think that it is the intent. At first, I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid. I'm talking about things that are way bigger than me now. Cancel culture is super manipulable. Personally charged means a boycott versus social media outcry. That makes sense? I mean, views aren't a right. They aren't. Oh, it's this guy. I hate this guy. Shit. After all I do to get here, we let one get away on us. Isn't that right, Snidel? Oh yes, indeed. Such a lost opportunity, for it was obviously rare. If only it had been caught. Why, if you caught it, Gorgon, your collection would have been enhanced by 0.7%. Such a disappointing loss. It took off because you made so much noise, Gorgon, sir. I heard that. You're pinning the blame on me. That's blatant insubordination. I'm in a foul mood today. Not plain foul. Foul. Today of all days. Oh, Gorgon, sir. An intruder. Ugh, that fool Snaddle had to screw up. Someone let this outsider get in here. Our recovery plan's done, but we can't let you go. Not after you've seen us here. Hey. Yes, sir. Teach this little boy a thing or two about pain. Aye, sir, you can leave everything to me. You can be assured the job will be done while you return to the lair. See to it. Imagine being born and the first thing your parents think when they see you is, Snidel. Wait a second, that's not what you said. Allow me to explain. We have a crucial job to do at the lair. We need to make shadow Pokemon from those that were on this ship. You do agree that this is indeed important, don't you? If you were to do the job, you would take 38% more effort than I. In that case, Gorgon's mood would worsen by 72%. You do agree that it is indeed most inefficient, don't you? As a result, if you were to take this boy on in my place, we would be ahead 63% in terms of overall efficiency. You do understand, don't you? It's only for efficiency's sake. I'll be going now. Why do I always get the feeling that I've been had? Oh well. If I don't beat you here, I wouldn't be fulfilling my duties. Don't hold a grudge for this. I appreciate his honesty. Why do bad people in Pokemon explain the plot to us? Because if they didn't, no one would. Okay. Ember. I have to fix that Huntail problem. So I'm actually gonna switch to Dumpling. And I'll Mach Punch Cacnea. Ugh, that almost got him. Yeah, I saw that water pulse coming. Don't confuse me, please! Okay. Oh man, everyone's going for Dumpling. Okay. Yeah. And then that. Is it bad I wrote my entire Pokemon story to the soundtrack of this in Coliseum? No. Getting in the mood, man. Getting in the zone. Even though if only a little part of the story takes place in this region. Nah, I still think you were getting in the right mindset. This music is really good. A Teddy Ursa, I already got one of those. Okay. Oh, right. I think Hunttail has a really high defense. Yeah. Should have tried something else, I think. I mean, I don't really have any special attacks to try. Still have Mirror Beast theme in your head. The Coliseum one or the XD one? Because I actually like the XD one better. Oh, no, you're fine, Emily. Both, okay. Cancel culture is just a really hot button issue right now. Not like it kind of always has been, but it's just, yeah. Everyone's getting canceled. Now you're dancing. Does this guy not have a shadow Pokemon? I guess not. That's the only thing I can really do. Lowering its speed should help, but I'm faster than it already. Ooh. How do you know that? Is that an egg move for coughing? Because that's kind of cool. When I was a kid, I would try to get like the weirdest egg moves on Pokemon that I could think of, like Hydro Pump on Bagon, which is actually a strat now, like Hydro Pump Salamence. But in Crystal, Phanpy can get Water Gun. Like, none of it makes sense, but I used to try to get the weird eggies on them, weird egg moves. Hi, honey. Jumps home. Hello, construction worker guy. What's up? I watched you battling those downright bizarre people. You're kind of tough, aren't you? Huh? Me? I just happened to stumble across this ship, so I made it my home. You know, there's plenty of food and all. I have to admit certain things bugged me, but nothing's perfect in life. I've got to admit I'm glad that weird bunch is gone. I owe you thanks for that, at least. If you must be tired after that battle, right? You can rest up at my place. It's in the wheelhouse. Well, did you get some decent rest? You're free to use that bed whenever you feel tired, okay? By the way, I've got this favor to ask of you. See, every so often I hear these odd noises coming from deep in the ship's hull. I think there's someone skulking around down there, but it's too creepy for me to go take a look-see. How about you go look for me? Thank you kindly. That noise has really been eating at my nerves lately. I can hardly sleep now. So when you're done investigating, I need you to tell me if you found anything. I think it might be Bonsly. I know it's Bonsly. I like this, like, toxic goo that's dripping from this pipe. Oh, I love push puzzles. Then I go Which one do I want? I guess I'll do this one. Oops. Ooh, Firestone. Useful. Ooh. I should use some of those, actually. I'm gonna put one on Psychic, because that's good. And Ice Beam. And Mach Punch. One of my moves that I'm definitely going to use a lot to have a lot of power points. Oh, I should probably use the vitamins too. Defense, HP, you get that. Speed, you get that. You can have that too. Oh no! So, if I want the box, I gotta go and push that box down. Well, a little more down so I can actually go back up the stairs. Poke food. Ether's okay. I've never run out of power points for a move that I needed, but I might sell that. That's adorable. Oh no, I fell in again! Hope you like watching me push this box. Push! Push! In Coliseum, it's much more likely, as XD was made to be more... to be a lot more, how you say, humanly possible. Yeah... Okay, we're gonna... there we go. This angle is a little difficult with a control stick. Okay, now how do I get to those? If I want to go... oh wait, I can go up that way too. TM35 is... Fire Blast? Flamethrower. Oh, damn. Guess who gets that? Oh wait, you know what? I should hold on to this, because Flygon gets that too. And I want that more. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this other box. It wasn't that. So, if I want... oh, I know what to do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. I never liked strength puzzles. And now there's jumping in this one. Like, how much can one person take? Strong. Oh, oops. Okay, go around. We don't fall off, so I don't have to do this again. This is what little me lived for. Oh, a yellow flute. Oh, what does that do? I remember these. Snaps a Pokemon out of confusion. I remember collecting the ash to make the glass items. It's Bonsly. He's asleep. Ooh, a luxury ball. My favorite. Okay. I know you have to sneak up on him. No! Back. Michael, I would like to write a novel featuring you as the main character. Please let me interview you. I might have a good feeling about this story. Shut up. I got leftovers. I'm gonna give that to... Who's a thick Pokemon? I think either Dumpling or Daiquiri should have it. I think we can give it to Daiquiri. Oh, I should give this to somebody too. Peepo. Tassa Peepo. Bonsly and Lucario were the first Gen 4 Pokemon ever shown to us because Lucario was in PMMD2, a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Or, because I know that they were in a movie, and I think Munchlax was in... No, Munchlax was in the... Was the Deoxys movie... That was before that one. And Munchlax was in that one. Can't push that. I remember it got, like, it ate a bunch and it evolved into Snorlax. And then they used it as a platform. Because all of the robots were deactivated and there was just like a sea of them. You love both of those movies? I think they were of the better pre-4 Kids disbanding, or pre-4 Kids losing the rights to Pokemon movies. So the Deoxys movie I think is really good. I like the Lucario movie, and I like the Jirachi movie too. I haven't seen that one a lot. I also... 3 is my personal favorite movie, but I like 5, I like 2, I like 1. 4 I like, but the Suicune sometimes looks a little chunky because it's in CGI. In 5? Oh, in Japan. Michael's ship described the Pokemon. Oh, I see. So it was a Pokemon down there. I'll sleep better at night knowing that. Is that right? So it was a Pokemon that a girl asked you to find, and you say it got away? Well, this place isn't a very welcome place for a wild Pokemon to survive in. Why don't you try looking for it in places where wild Pokemon are apt to gather? Anyways, I'll be heading off for home now. After all, you've solved what worries I had. I'm surely indebted. Come see me whenever you like. You're always welcome. I have to find it at the Pokestop now, or the Pokespot. I get Pokestop and Pokespot mixed up. Jirachi was so sad. Yeah. I kind of just liked it. I liked the place they were, the amusement park. The carnival. I thought the rides were really cool. Hi. Hold it! No one gets past here. Oh no. We're at this part of the game. I'm walking of Team Snag'em. It wouldn't hurt you to remember that. It won't hurt you to forget his name either. Silence. Huh? You don't have a clue about who Team Snag'em happens to be, do you? Back in the old days, grown men shook when they heard our name. Sheesh. But that's alright. We'll get back to snagging Pokemon just like the old days and terrify the world again. And we'll do that by using your snag machine. Whoops, I know you're a great battler, but I'm not having any of that. Gloom, release your sleep powder. Send this kid off to Betty Bye. These guys fucking cheat. They just knock me out. I'm a child. Yahaha! He said yahaha. Quick, let's get back to the hideout. Aye, can you imagine how happy Gonzap's gonna be with us? Oh, they have teeth. I don't like those. Hi, are you awake now? Looks like you had a rough time of it. Are you alright? That bunch I saw, weren't they Team Snag'em? Why would they want to pick a fight with you? Is that right? So that's been happening in the world at large. Team Snag'em is a bunch of crooks and thugs. They were snagging Pokemon from people with Cypher's help. I haven't heard about them for the last couple years, so I figured they fell apart. I guess not, eh? Anyways, it seems to me you need to get back that thing they took from you. I think they took off north chasing after another bunch of strange characters. Maybe you ought to join the chase too. It's right around here, on the north side of Eklo Canyon. Okay, I think the last thing I'm going to do is get Lunatone purified, and then I'll probably stop for the night, because it's Dinler time. Time for Dinler. But, tomorrow, I'll be doing some more Breath of the Wild. Basically just focusing on Death Mountain and all who inhabit it. But first we'll get ourselves a Moon Man. Did you eat already? Oh, okay. I guess I'll eat. But I gotta get a Moon Man first. I haven't gotten a Shadow Pokemon in a while, but I've been avoiding the story, so... And now I can't. Now I can't get a Shadow Pokemon because I don't have my snag machine anymore. I have the moon. I'm the moon. Ooh, no psychic? A Baton Pass. Rain Dance? That's not great. I'm gonna name you the Moon. The real, actual Moon. Sure, you can use my name in your story if you want, KMS. I don't know about everyone else. You should. Oh, you ask them. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a quick comparison. Okay, yeah, Peepo is way better than the Moon. La Luna. Alright. That's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna save so I don't lose anything. Let's see if we can raid somebody. Let's see what we can do. Oh wow, you hear that? You hear that crust? Oh, it looks like Limalicious. Wait, show more. Yeah. Limalicious is doing some Monster Hunter World. There's a new expansion out for Monster Hunter World on the PS4 and Xbox One called Iceborne, so they added a whole bunch of new monsters to it. So I'm gonna send you her way. And we're gonna raid her. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye! Let's go!